As we approach the end of 2023, a lot of players are left wondering, where are the updates? This time last year, we had already seen the first leaks of Layer 2, and we're highly anticipating its drop at the end of December. Flash forward to 2023, we don't really know when Conquest is coming. We don't know when World Events is coming, we don't know when the Void Tower is coming. We don't know much of anything. It's difficult for a lot of the players to continue giving leeway to the developers because we have very little transparency. If they were able to just come out and say, like, oh, you know, we're running behind, or it's taking longer than expected, or it was never going to come out in 2023, you know, just gave us any sort of timeline, it would have been much different. But we're sort of just left in the dark with very little communication on what we can actually expect. Another thing that we don't really fully know is the order in which these updates are coming. Of course, we do know that Conquest is most likely what's going to be dropping the soonest, as that's what they've leaked a little bit, and that's probably what will take the least developer effort. But we don't know when World Events are coming. We don't know when the Void Tower is coming. We don't know when these are coming, or in what order, which is frustrating to a lot of the community, because when you look back at the actual roadmap vote, not many people were interested in Conquest. A lot more people were interested in World Events or the Void Tower. Yet, those will probably be what we get last. And then if it's taken upwards of 12 months to complete Conquest alongside weekly updates, who knows when we're going to be getting these other updates. Now, my hope, being somewhat familiar with development, is that once Conquest is released, they'll be able to focus more of their efforts on World Events. Because they've been updating all of these things sort of parallel to each other. They've been working on Conquest and World Events and presumably the Void Tower, or just general, like PvE. They've been doing these things parallel to one another. Once Conquest is complete, they'll be able to put a little more effort into these other updates that much more of the community is looking forward to. Personally, I am a little concerned with the general Conquest update itself. I enjoy the PvP. PvP is the main focus for myself in this game, but even I have concerns about the actual release of Conquest. First of all, 2v2 and 3v3 in Chime is already incredibly dead. It's very difficult to get 3 people together on your own team, let alone 3 on the other team. So you need 6 players at any time to go into Chime with the expressed intent of doing a 3v3. We only really ever see that happen when massive YouTubers like Agamatsu go into 3v3 and sort of drive up the player count who are hoping to fight him. I'm a fairly large YouTuber and I can't even make 3v3 happen. It's just not very popular. Now, on release, I'm sure Conquest will be incredibly popular. I'm sure everyone's going to be playing it. What about a month or two down the line? You know, you'll need 10 players for a Conquest match. And then what's the reward? You know, what are the stakes? Why should I do Conquest opposed to overworld ganking when I don't need to constantly be hopping servers, you know, asking my friends, do you guys want to get on? Do you guys want to do this? And then hoping that another guild that we're even somewhat close to skill level is also playing. You know, what is the incentive to do Conquest over just overworld ganking, especially with overworld ranks on the way? Hopefully, we see Conquest drop late December, maybe early January. I know we've all been off with the predictions. We were saying, oh, it's coming this summer. Oh, no later than November. Okay, no later than December. Okay, maybe not December. So hopefully it drops soon and they can free up all of their time to work on the World Events and the Void Tower, which I believe is what's genuinely going to bring this game to newer heights. They've already added the addition of smarter humanoid mobs. They now have talents. They can now use mantras. They even just mobs themselves, like the monsters, have improved AI. So we're in a really good position to have like an incredible exploration type gameplay when everything else drops. There is that to look forward to. I am hopeful about the future of Deepwoken. It's just, man.